Clint Esposito here, along with Skrany. We're going to preview Daytona. We also got a bunch of clips for viral load, and we're gonna have all the stats for betting.
We're gonna put, like we said every week, we're gonna put the money in your pockets if you just can listen. We said it last week, right, Clint?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We'll get to it, but I did end up $10 from our bets last week. I did throw 2 bets out there that were like long shots, but that if they would have happened, they would have been worth putting $5 on. But I only bet $5 on everything, so that's why it was like, I should have bet like $10 on like Cooper, and then just thrown the 5 on Roxon and 5 on Malcolm. Because even at $5 I'm getting too deep into it. Even at $5 of Malcolm, you'd have made like $125. So I was like, well, that was
you would have been eating well for 2 at Red Lobster if you would have just.
Yeah, my wife and I could have gone to Red Lobster. I don't
Maybe
even know.
Bed Bath and Beyond afterwards.
I don't know. Yeah, true. We don't really drink, so we probably could have swung it and gotten ourselves like the little mat that you stand on before or after you get into the shower,
Clint, I know your type of people. You guys aren't drinkers, but you're big psychedelic people. I'm
Well,
joking. I'm
me,
playing.
not really the wife.
Let's go, buddy.
We're not on Twitter because I forgot to set up a live stream on Twitter. I just learned today how to do it.
Oh, if you want, dude, we could call our boy Elon. Watches the show. He's one of the boys. So, like, why don't we just tap him in and he'll plug us in?
Be like, hey, just set it up for us.
I mean, easy peasy.
That's a bummer that I didn't do that. We're not going to do it now. Okay. So here we go with some news.
Hey, I'm already looking at the live video right now, and the chat is firing up, you guys. Like, hey, honestly, Clint, the chat is firing. S ask, we need Daytona locks and sure players for the race only. And then looks like Joshua Hill. Man, Joshua Hill is in the chat, people. We're really lucky enough to have Joshua Hill bless us in the chat. And Nick Des Supercross VIP experience for Jersey Supercross. Hey, that would be something. That would put the people in the seats.
For Jersey?
For the Jersey Supercross.
Come on, that's right by my house.
VIP experience for the Desario.
I'm gonna have to.
Hey, he's in suite that's DJing with Anima or whatever his favorite disco shit is.
DJ Ademo.
Yeah, no, he's like a big rave guy. Big in the rave scene. If you're big in rave, you know my boy Dez. So Kyle Crab is in the chat. Kyle Crab is popping off in the chat. The chat is firing today. Like, Clint.
I would have to get there just to find out if you're screwing with me or if there's actually.
No, I'm not. Watching. Kyle Crab, the real Kyle Crab. Kyle Crab gets a huge shout out. I'm wearing a Narnia beanie today. He was my filmer for my video part. Is popping off in the chat. The chat is firing. The chat is being loud right now.
That's hilarious.
But anyways, let's get to the main show.
How does everybody know Nick Desiderio? I don't understand.
Nick's a legend. Hey, we need to get the background information about how you know his dad. That's the real juicy breaking bread that we can pop off right now.
Everybody, so I'll just let Josh know I'm OG. I actually raced Nick Desiderio's dad, Steve Desiderio. And I beat him. At least once, I remember. We got he started yelling at me on the track because I was cutting him off.
Clint, how old are you?
I am 45.
See, I had Clint at 43. I didn't. Yeah, Clint. So Clint raced Dez's dad. We're gonna go out there put that on the web.
On his comeback, like he had already retired, and then he got a bike and started racing again, and that's when I raced him. Not in his prime.
Crabs in the chat. If you recognize this, let me know.
So first off of the bat for Daytona, look at this gigantic sweeping straightaway closest, towards the bottom.
Something's already missing from the track map, Clint, and I think you know what it is.
An over-under.
Where's it at?
Oh yeah, where's the butthole?
There isn't a track butthole. They left
Dude.
it out. They've been watching the show and they know that they can't hide the Easter egg any longer.
Dude, it can't be at one of the ends.
My beard hair itched my nose.
Does anybody know about? Nobody knows about the track butthole unless you've been with us from the start.
You guys got to go back into the archives, watch Clint and I's pre-shows, and you'll see what we're talking about. But hey, look at the difference in sand, the texture and dirt in multiple sections, like right there. There looks like a clay section, just a loamy section. Of course, you got that Daytona sand section.
Well,
but
I imagine Josh would be able to help us with this. I assume the darker dirt sections is where they dig it out of the ground. And then the clay sections is stuff that they brought in, would be my guess. And obviously,
most of that stuff is brought in. You have to remind yourself that that's a whole grass infield because they don't have much of a footprint to work with because it's the infield of a NASCAR.
I guess I'm talking in the 80s. They used to just dig down in the grass. They were like, fuck it.
Yeah, they're just digging out of the dirt, right out of the dirt. It's just grass and dirt. But no, It has. That track looks interesting. I can't really see from the broad picture, the little minimal picture that it does.
That's all they gave us.
Oh, is that what they all gave us?
Yeah, there was 2 pictures.
Where's the whoop section this week, dude? Where's Malcolm? What's Malcolm gonna do at his hometown? Like, how's he gonna win if there's no whoop section?
The whole fucking thing is whoops in between all the jumps, everything.
Those look more like rhythms.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying it gets rough. Do we really?
No. Guys, I can't leave the chat. I can't leave the chat hanging, Clint. First off, Kyle Crabb says Clint, more X Games companions, and then Josh says day club vibes in the pitch, food catered by the best Italian joint in the area, the Desarios. And then he said Josh Hill says Clint's correct, dude. So you had someone backing your opinion, Clint. Can you believe it?
There you go. The brown dirt's from there. So that's
Clint and I try to have a pardon your interruption type style show. So
we just yell at each other.
Yeah, we're just yelling at each other. But there's like we were talking about. There's a lot of variances right there in the dirt and the soil. That's a cool looking track. I mean, it doesn't really point there's not like a spotlight of who I think would stand out at a track like that. But we already know Daytona's outdoorsy, so Chase Sexton, Cooper Webb, Roxon, they're going to perform well. And then you guys in the lights class. Is it this week? It's back to Deegan, correct?
I don't know. I think it's a shootout. It's either East or it's a shootout.
Well, I'm going to look at that real quick. No, it's the official entry list for the 250s is basically I would have to, right off the bat, I'm going to say Valet. Valet is going to be a top dude there.
Ooh, Vial.
Yeah, or pitching. The outdoors badasses are going to perform really well at those tracks.
Hey, Valet, park my car.
Hey, Valet, park the car, please. Please just park my fucking ride over there.
So it's East. Yeah, I would think Vial would definitely be a favorite for that since he's the outdoor kind of guy. Here's some information from We Went Fast about Daytona. We all know Eli Tomac is the king of Daytona. He won 7 times in an 8-year span. He lost once in 8 years.
He's like the Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's better than Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Is that what happened? Dale won there a bunch?
Hey, are we even allowed to talk about the Earnhardts at Daytona? Because is that disrespectful?
I was just gonna say that too. I was like, he won a lot there and he died.
Yeah. So we're gonna throw out homage for Dale Earnhardt. If I'm racing Daytona, I'm repping.
Do it for Dale.
Dale Jr. the whole freaking time, pal. But yeah, you have a good perspective. Eli Tomac is the king, the living legend of Daytona. His most winning racer.
That's why it's hard to even look at the history of Daytona and be like, who's going to win this race? Because in the last 8 years, he's won it almost every time. So it's like you just expect Eli to win when you go to Daytona.
Clint, are you more stoked for the online clips or the Insta clips of the chicks on bike week, or are you gonna be more stoked on the racing clips?
It depends on what type of biker chicks are in those clips.
It's like Mardi Gras but for dirt bikes in bike week. That's my
I've
opinion of it. It's crazy.
I've been to a lot of bike rallies, and usually the titties out are the ones that you didn't want to see. Typically,
You're like, dude, they're looking like sad puppy dogs.
they're like it's like old women being like, "This is what they're gonna look like. You better show them now." To
It's like
younger
I'm
women.
young and I'm a free person, and he,
That's right. So Ricky Carmichael won there 5 times. This is all on We Went Fast. And like I said last week, if you wanted more statistics and stuff, they actually have a pay area where you can go in there and pay, and they have like actual stats, I guess. Kevin Windham won in the mud. Jay Hill was probably there for that one. Jeremy McGrath won 7 in a row. I didn't realize that. So he almost has the most wins at Daytona. Right?
I mean, he has a bunch.
Well,
I
7.
kind of it what that no the what stands out to me in Daytona honestly is James Stewart. The way like he rode that track that one year was like it's like ridiculous. The one year when he did that when he
No,
wheelied over that speed bump, that was
he,
insane. And then
he
weeded
did,
himself.
did he wheelie or he was jumping that wall thing? He was slamming into
Yes,
that tiny one and jumping
he's
over
done
that
so
wall.
much things that stand out in my opinion, and I'm like that he's so talented. That guy right there is kind of like to me the one that stands out the most. Had the best performance, but Tomac obviously wins dubs.
I'm surprised for being a supercross guy and not a moto guy that Jeremy won there as much as he did. Just because,
Jeremy was just he's like the Michael Jordan of his era, dude. Like, yeah, he's racing some talented guys, really talented guys, and he's very, very talented. But like, how talented was the competition? Like, I'm not trying to be rude or like down talk it, but like, he was literally the king for so long, and now like there is so much talent and so much differences in the amount of people who can win a Supercross nowadays. So like back then, there was like maybe 5% chance there would be someone else win a supercross. In the supercross
yeah.
nowadays, with the injuries that are going on right now, it's literally 15%. Like 15% chance you're gonna have so many different people winning races. Look at it this year already. It's like so many people have won and will win. Watch, there's gonna be a different race winner this year. I'm predicting it. One more, whether that be, I mean, the only one you can really think of that hasn't won that should win would probably be Plessinger. And then you could see Hill. Like, I'm not just saying it because his bros down there chirping in the comments, what we're grateful for. Thanks for the support, boys. Uh, that I feel Junior's right on the cusp of having a situation to where he wins. Like, look at he was the fastest qualifier last weekend. He just puts in better performance on the start. Who knows what the difference in all three of those races? He could put himself very easily on the top step. There's
Is
like two
he,
more racers.
I don't remember him outdoors. Does he have the same type of speed outdoors like as he does supercross wise?
The hills are exceptional in outdoors too. But his brother's like, I mean, his brother. I mean, this shreds, shrouds,
Which brother
destroys,
now?
crushes outdoor stuff. That's what they're built on. Like their whole operation's built on outdoors. It's not really supercross in like Oregon. It's all been based on outdoor tracks and racing outdoor tracks as a youngster. And then when you get older to the bigger, better ranks, to the big leagues, you start having to perfect your craft in supercross because that's where like it draws a lot of fans.
Yeah, but my whole point was just he's so technical that maybe he's just proportionately compared to the other guys so much like better at Supercross. You know what I mean? Not like he's bad
Yeah,
outdoors, because like let's face it, we all started outdoors.
absolutely. That's
You
where
know,
that's the original motocross track. I mean, that's original tracks. C Crab or K Crab. I said C Crab. CC K Crab. He said he kept jumping the wall after
yeah.
crashing as well. That's even more impressive. That just shows he's got that dog in him. What kind of dog you think would be in James Stewart? Would it be a Rottweiler, or a pit bull,
Dude, yeah, probably a pit bull. Real nice,
like a pit bull,
but he's trained correctly, and you don't want to get in
or
the
a
way of
Cane
that.
Corso, or a Cane Corso? He's got that Cane Corso in him.
uh, let's think. What was I'd say Carmichael was like a healer, you know, just like small, compact dog with a lot of attitude, and just take everything on. Takes on bulls, dude. All right, we're gonna move on to betting. We didn't make our picks here. That was a big.
Oh, hey, I'm chat. Let's hear you. Let's hear it. Are you guys gamblers? Do you guys want to put money in your pocket? Do you have hot chicks or hot betties at home waiting for a nice meal and a nice date night? Then you too can win extra cash here by watching MX Bets with Clint Esposito and Skrany.
I'm up $10. You could buy a really cheap bottle of wine for your
This
wife.
guy is on. He's moving up. He's on to like we were on box shit. Now we're on to like just wine seltzers, spritzers, and stuff. We're
That's
moving
right.
up in life.
That's right. No more box of wine for us.
And just know that we are the betting duo. We're on the case first. We're one of the first to put money in your pockets.
Yeah. Speaking of Hill Brothers, I think you called we could see the first two brothers win Supercrosses literally days before that happened.
Yep, and then
And
you
you
on the
even
first.
said, you go, I think, I go, who would it be? I go, well, it's obviously going to be Stewart's. And you're like, no, it's going to be Hills. And I was like, come on, bro. And you were like, nope,
Hey,
going to
you know
do
what's
it.
pretty crazy is also you're the one that broke the news to me because I already put in my picks for my fantasy league, and you're like Justin Hill is fastest in practice, and I'm like, where are you seeing this? Because they had 4 sessions. Normally they have 3 sessions in Supercross, which is kind of weird.
So what were
And
you looking at, though? Because I was watching it
I was
live on
on
TV.
Racer X. They
Oh.
fucked.
Yeah, you're like, what? And I'm like, bro, I'm watching it. Did you see that? And then I sent you pictures of it. Anyway. Okay, to win the championship now, Chase Sexton is still... No, Cooper
That's
Webb
my
is the
pick. That's my
favorite now.
pick, bud. That's my pick.
You're
Chase
still
Sexton
saying
or
Chase Sexton? I don't think so.
he's gonna redeem himself this week. It's not this weekend, is it?
Yeah, Daytona.
Oh, last weekend was the off weekend already, huh?
There was no off weekend.
Bro, it's not this weekend then.
What?
No, because that's why I was tripping. Or is
Come
it?
on.
Chat, can you guys correct me? Am I stupid? I'm being for reals. Is there a race this weekend? I can't sign off of this. Like if I'm such clicked into that, but I'm pretty sure there's an off weekend, correct? That's why I
um,
thought we were shooting a podcast yesterday. That's why
I
I was
don't know.
tripping. I'm like, oh shit, we're doing early.
What's the date of it?
March 2nd, I think.
Kyle,
Crab's laughing because like I don't even know the fucking dates of a Supercross.
I don't either. I thought for sure it was this weekend.
Hey, we're a professional team here, and we will put the money still in your pocket. You may have to wait a week though.
Hill is in a car driving to Daytona.
Right now,
Yeah, that's what he just wrote.
hey, he's capping. He's probably in an RV. He's called it a car, but that's an RV, pal.
What is that? How does that
Is he
affect
go?
it?
Is it gonna? Hey, that doesn't say anything because it could take him a week to get to Daytona, or it could take him how many? Is there a race this weekend? There is, huh?
It's Thursday. It would be
I'm
perfect day
such
to
an idiot.
leave.
I thought for some reason it was an off weekend. They had an off weekend to get ready for bike week.
Dude,
I'm a clown.
you and the guy I work with last weekend, he kept going. It's an off week, and I was like,
Hey,
oh.
this stoner moment was brought to you by Smiles Dispensary there in Oregon. You too can smoke the finest cannabis in the whole Western Hemisphere if you pop into Smiles, Roseburg, Oregon. And then while you're at it, take a swig of water.
Will they deliver to my house?
No, that's against the
I'm in
the rules.
a legal state. God damn. Okay.
No, hey, Jersey, you can stick to that Delta.
No,
like
we
Delta.
got real weed.
Dude.
What? We have real weed.
But that changes things. It doesn't really change too much for me, but I think it's still my pick will be Sexton. Now that I feel like of course Webb's gonna be in the mix, Roxon's gonna be in the mix. Now I think Junior Hill is going to be super confident coming up. Like that's how it works.
So you're you're talking straight boxes here. Here to win the 450 round 8 Daytona Supercross. Chase Sexton minus 120. Cooper Webb
minus 1.
He's the favorite.
So he's favorite.
Cooper Webb plus 180. Nobody else is favorite. Ken Roxon plus 575. Anderson plus 1400. Jay Coop plus 16. Malcolm Stewart plus 22 again. Barsha plus 4,000. Plessinger plus 4,000. Justin Hill plus 6,600. So if he was to pull that off, you'd make some cash on that one.
The money is not with Chase Sexton, so they have him favored. Just how I would think that's my fantasy pick will be Sexton, but to put money in your pockets for just to play the odds and the money, your money would be best bet with Cooper Webb based on how he performs outdoors, how he performs at Daytona, just how he is. He's got the momentum switching right now. He's the dog right now in the
but
class.
Kyle just said. Your sleeper pick is really Roxon because he's good in ruts. He's good outdoors.
Okay.
Maybe he gets a good start and those guys just don't, and he would really have to gap both of them pretty good or they'd have to get buried in the pack, I think, because late in the race.
Why don't you and Kyle Crabb get a room? Because he just said in the chat, Roxon sleeper pick, and you just said that. You got to get a room, please.
Hey, slow guy. I have the chat pulled up. I read that. That's where I got it.
Oh, my bad. See, this stoner moment was brought to you. Second stoner moment was brought to you by Smiles Cannabis here in Oregon. Okay, but check it out. You could sprinkle, like our terminology, boys. We sprinkle a little.
Yeah.
I would bet on Roxon or Webb, and then sprinkle a little something with either Hill, Plessinger, or Malcolm. And you said the whole track's whoop-de-doos, but those look like rhythm sections to me.
No,
Malcolm's a fucking beast from the Middle East. He's a beast from the East. He's the original black beast from the East.
He's the beast from East Africa.
He's the black beast from the East. Don't put that on the internet, boys. Oh, we're live.
It's already on the internet. I knew what was going to happen when I said it. It's my own fault.
But and then too bad they don't have lights picks. But if they were to do lights picks, you already know.
Deegan's not going. Remember, it's Vial.
Oh yeah,
you've been hitting the smileys too much.
Stoner moment was brought to you lastly by Smiles Cannabis. But anyways,
so let's go over the head-to-heads. So, by the way, last week we only lost one head-to-head. Ferrandez ended up pulling it off and beating whoever he was head-to-head with. It's probably the same person this week.
Yep.
No, he's not even head-to-head with anybody this week.
No, we kill it on the head-to-heads. The head-to-heads where you can make some money, people. And
well, this one doesn't look good, though, because all the favorites are heavy favorites. Roxon Anderson. Roxon and Anderson. Roxon's negative 250. Anderson's plus 170.
Money's with Anderson just because Anderson, like, I mean, he's so competitive. He can stack it up with anybody. So, like, Anderson is another guy that could just win. Like, he's definitely on the radar for getting a win.
Could, but
Right?
if you have a standard race and nothing crazy happens, like nobody blows their chain off, Roxon is typically this whole season so far they're going to be close, but Roxon's going to beat Anderson by a couple positions. It seems to be 1-2 positions. So that one is hard, but that is your money if that happens if
I
Roxon
like that
has an
one.
issue.
Do you and I want to fiddle around with that one? Probably.
Yeah, that's fine.
That would be cool.
Another head-to-head: Chase Sexton versus Cooper Webb. Chase Sexton heavy favorite, -160. Cooper Webb +120.
Well, the head to heads this year, obviously, you would think Webb would be favored, but the books are saying, hey, we're gonna take Sexton, the outdoor guy, and he's getting redemption from making boner mistake last weekend. I mean, that was honestly like that was on him.
But he's done it 3 times in a row. So
Me and you have said it every single time too, to where like we just don't pick Sexton to win because he can
yeah.
make a mistake. And what happens?
Dude, I literally did not put any money on Sexton last week. I put it on Cooper because I figured I put on Cooper and Roxon because I'm like, Roxon could have a night. Cooper's going to be there. Sexton's probably going to mess up. And, that's kind of a ballsy move now that I think about it because he had made stupid mistakes the 2 weeks before. So it's like, how many weeks can he continue to make stupid mistakes? You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. I mean, it sucks to say it because sometimes there's athletes that perform well under pressure and some that just fold, and he seems to be a guy that folds. But then also, he does the contrary. He'll like pull up and he'll be like a dead last start and fumble the ball, and then bam, he comes back and beats everybody in the whole entire field.
Because that's still not pressure, right?
He's
Like,
got speed.
that's just, but when you do that, when you crash in the beginning, then you're just go, 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 go. You're not like, I could lose this. You have nothing. If you're coming from last, you already have nothing to lose. You might as well just go all out.
Yeah.
Once he gets up front and he hears, footsteps, for lack of a better term.
Hey, you should go. You should literally go balls out like McAdoo if you were in dead last. Might as well.
Just pull your pants
You
open
should
and
have
be
like a
like,
zipper in there, and you just like let them loose, and then bam, you're off to the races.
a
It's like
second.
whatever happens, happens.
If I did that, if I had a second zipper, I would have it run all the way from my butthole to my balls.
Dude, you Jersey people are out. You got some. Yeah, you got some issues, boy.
Okay. How about I have that sound effect, but it's not pulled up.
Let's talk about post race last week.
Problem. You need to work out with yourself.
Sorry, I was listening to Dana tell Seth he had issues with himself. Well, hold on. Let's finish the head-to-heads. Justin Cooper, Aaron Plessinger. Cooper's favorited -165. Aaron Plessinger. Aaron could have a good. I would pick Aaron in that one. That's a worthwhile bet, right?
Aaron rides sand in outdoor tracks
Pretty
exceptionally
good.
well, but then like he's been in positions to be in the lead or maybe win a heat, and then his speed isn't this year up to par to keep
True.
up with the guys that are putting themselves on the top box.
Right, but
So,
but a Justin Cooper, we're going head to head. Justin Cooper and him.
Too good of starter.
I know. So you're gonna have to hope that Justin's slow enough and Aaron's going good enough that he can overcome his good start.
Can you believe what a great starter Justin Cooper is? He seems to me
Always
like
has been.
He's the new era Jeff Alessi. Let's just call him Jeff Cooper.
Mike Alessi?
Yeah.
Are you going Jeff Alessi was better hole shots than Mike?
Well, Mike Alessi or Jeff Alessi, either or. Hey Jeff, you should have known Jeff Alessi on 65s. The kid was a shredder.
Dude, I'm going Doug Dubach always. Sorry, that's my pick. Okay, so you still think Justin Cooper over Plessinger? Let's see what the chat says. Deegan is a lock this weekend.
Hill's back in the chat. My boy's back in the chat. He's thinking Deegan is a lock.
I know.
They don't have any betting opportunities for. Oh, Deegan's not even in the race.
Yeah, we already had this conversation. It's East Coast.
Hill. I think Hill's Stoner Moment might be
brought to you by Smiles.
By some dispensary in. No, but
not in the state funny. He lives in. Definitely
not. Chance Hymas. I mean, those guys. That's the most stacked field there is in 250s. Is on the East Coast. Like, yeah, there's some talent on the West. Obviously, the best talent.
We're all over the road. We haven't even made it through head-to-heads.
Oh, my bad.
Malcolm Stewart, Justin Barsha. Stewart's favorited. That's hard. Yeah. So there's
but Barsha had such a good showing last week.
Yeah. There's not a ton of meat on the bones for the ones that I would think, for the most part, are going to win head-to-head there. You know, everybody, I would think, for the most part, is already favorited.
Like we're saying, we're just been dabbling. We post what we actually bet on later after the show. Like Clint puts money on it, we confirm it, we show it. We've been betting light increments, just like prove that we do put forth money on this, but we're waiting for a better like opportunity to put bigger money down. Like we'd be like $50 or $100 on a couple of situations, or 20 if like Bet US, or if it was DraftKings or like Better Sports or like Deegan's DegenerateBets.com. Like Brian Deegan needs to start a betting website called Deegan's Degenerate Bets.
See, they don't even have the legitimate one doesn't even have odds up for Daytona yet.
Yeah, it sucks. So wait, one time Josh showed me, and he screenshotted it, showed me that there were odds for motorsport races for Anaheim 1 on DraftKings, and that's how like I bet. I don't have betting in California, so I have to rely on my brother in Oregon. And then for those that are watching, the homies and the other people like out there in the world, Clint lives in Jersey, so he doesn't even have online betting. So like we have to do this. We have to do the offshore betting with Bet US.
I'm working with my Saudi brothers over there on my betting. So,
hey, you're working with your Saudi. Are you gonna be a YouTube boxer?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a turban too. By next time, once I get Arab money, then I'm gonna have a turban for the show and everything. And that's why I'm already growing my beard, just because I won $10 on that site.
Hey, the chat, Josh says, get your money up, not your funny up, buddy. Hey, we got to get our funny up. That's what Clint and I are here for. We're here to make you guys laugh.
Oh yeah, we need to go to our other segment, which is Viral Load. Are you ready for the Viral Load, everyone? I can hear everybody. Yay! Oh no, I never added you to this one. See how Skrany doesn't exist? So we had audio issues. Hold on, I'll do it real quick. It won't take long. We had audio issues. I'm loading Skrany in so that he can be part of the show on this page as well. All right.
That green smoke was like making me jealous. I felt like I was missing out on the za.
Look, I'm giving you guys step-by-step instructions on how I do this here.
Hey, pay attention, boys.
I'm trimming him down.
That's right. To wirecast.
Boom. Chroma keyed, he's ready to go. Okay, our first video.
Hey, Crap says Skrany loves a viral load, but dude, we didn't know how many loads you wasted today, Crap. Clint, pop a load on us.
All right, so the first, oh good, I just got us out of the fucking thing. Here we go. So it says barely legal track snack. Oh, we need sound for this. Here you go.
Sorry, guys.
Who wants to suck an old man's dick?
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah. Hey, just in case we have viewers that aren't over the age of 18, you have to have parental consent to watch this show.
Do tell your parents about this show. Like, this is a great show. All right, Scranalicious sent me this one. Guys getting Gnar.
That is the most ridiculous way to try to do a flip, and let alone two. Like, that's like, he had nothing but, that was a death trap right there. Like, you come up short, you're toast. You go long, you're toast. If you land it perfect, cool. You have a 15-second Instagram clip, and you just got featured on the viral load on the Clint Esposito and Scan show.
Bro.
Congratulations, dude. But honestly, that's ridiculous. And
that is ridiculous.
I don't know if those are Aussies.
They have to be.
Those have to be Aussies. Those crazy guys. Those freaking kangaroo wrestlers. Kangaroo boxers. Those sons of bitches.
Let's see. I don't think that's him. Sorry, I don't think that's him.
He's showing you his direct messages with some old dude.
That was his profile. Okay.
It's your dream. You can't force a dream onto someone else, Dad.
Yes, I can. I can force a dream on
Why
you.
are you yelling?
Because it's a good dream. I mean, I thought you liked me. I thought this was a dream come true for us.
It's your dream. You can't force a dream onto someone else, Dad.
Yes, I can.
That's a good one. I don't know what that clip is from, but that's awesome. You know, that kid just wants a 250F, bro.
Dude, 2001 CR. You know, hey, back in 2001, funny thing is I really did ride a CR 250. And 2001, mind you, I was only 14 years old.
I was 21, but I also
dog in me, Clint. I got what? Hey, what kind of dog would I have in me if you had to guess?
Chihuahua.
Oh, dog.
No.
I thought you were going to say an English bulldog. I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say some sick-ass dog. Like some Italian Mastiff, I was going to say.
You'd be a Doberman. You're like white Snoop Dogg.
Dude, I'd be like a bulldog or like just a G-pimp dog. Street dog.
All right,
street.
I don't remember what the next one is. Oh, yeah.
Tampa is gonna be crazy, Kenny.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild.
Tampa, bitches.
Tampa, bitches.
This is all of us. So sad. Eli's not going to be there.
It's so good. That one is so nailed. Whoever made that, congratulations. You make tremendously awesome memes. That's a funny one.
Dude, I see stuff all the time, and I'm like, how did I not think of that? You know, I'm just like more aggravated that never came to my
that
mind.
one's so good. Like, it's so good because Eli really is the king of Daytona, and it doesn't seem right without watching Eli Tomac and some of the guys that are not in this race, but it's still going to be exciting. Super stoked.
Yeah, and Josh said Bink and Friends, pretty sure, which I do think that landing looks like early, like the early landing at their spot. So he's probably right. And I think he had no shirt on, which would make sense.
That is ridiculous. Like, I don't even understand putting yourself at that huge of a risk for something that's been done. Keep loading us out. We're loading. We're getting loaded.
I'm going to let this one start over. Oh, hold on. We need it to start over so that we can play that.
Hey, we got four homies watching. Let's go. We got 5 people watching. Let's go. It's how we do. It's really how we do. Clint and I are moving up in life. Hey, we'll keep you small people in mind when we blow it up. And when we blow it up. When we blow up and act like we don't know nobody, we will know people. we'll still keep you in mind. We'll remember you guys. We'll remember our dogs that are in the chat.
Oh.
The chat is fire.
Here's our jump.
How sick the chat is. Congrats.
And the people just parked right on the landing.
Awesome.
Should we tell them
We love the
GTFO?
chat.
Okay, so this guy says there's a bunch of people parked on their landing.
Hey guys, this area of the dunes is for gay people only, so you can stay here, but if you do, you're gay. As
Gotcha. That's a better way to do it. I would get everybody in now.
Like, I think he just dubbed that.
That one's funny, dude.
That is funny. Even if he dubbed it, that's still a good one.
Stoked. Oh, that's smart. That's pretty clever if he did do that.
Yeah, if it worked. I'm sure it's like nobody got offended. Come on. All right.
Things we see is when people flip for the first time is that the lack of commitment. So when you flip, you want to make sure that you have full commitment on doing the trick. See it, do it. The next problem that we see is when people are first trying to do backflips, they look like a scorpion and they try to hit their head on their seat. So you want to make sure that you flip with your butt, not your head. Push your butt back and not your head.
I agree with
That's some tips of how to land your first backflip. Let us know in the comments some tips you've learned.
He's right.
What
Everything
should we
he's
do
saying,
next?
I agree with.
Backflips are one of the easiest tricks to learn, but they're one of the scariest tricks you could try. We're going to give you some tips so you can...
Yeah, I totally agree with if you want to try Trio B behind bars, if you want a good educational video here on how to do backflips. And here is one that I didn't have pulled up, but it's too good.
Dude, you can't pull that out.
Where's the fucking blow? Where's the fucking blow, baby? Where's the fucking blow at, dude? Get high, baby.
Because that is the funniest video I've ever seen. Just because they're making fun of white guys.
So I didn't see that, dude. I was like scared when you clicked on it because those dudes are in white face and they're black. This is gonna get. Hey, the show's canceled after this, buddy.
No way. Did you hear them? They're just going, "Where's the fucking blow at, dude?"
Oh man, so they were in white face.
That's the whole point. The whole thing is they're doing whiteface and they're just saying shit that they think white guys would say. And that is hilarious to me. That's my favorite video on the internet right now.
Hey, I'm not racist. My dog's black as can be.
Yeah, exactly. Dude. And they keep going, baby. So apparently they think white dudes just say baby a lot.
Dude, I thought that you were going to put one of the clips that there was some badass whoop section clips that I sent you. And then it was like hot topics of like how gnarly the whoop sections. They're not really super gnarly, but the difference in winning the races and having good results have been based on the whoop sections this year. It's kind of crazy.
No, this is the quad.
Speaking of quads, we got the OG quad god in the chat. Shua Hill, 75, the OG quad god. And then we got Quad God Jr. still out there hunting for dubs.
Still in the game.
Still in the game.
I heard his interview on
That's
Pulp.
Jordan Smith right there that just ate shit like that. And that one, that bums me out because Jordan Smith's been just like complete. Oh, yeah, that's Smith.
Yes.
He's out.
Yes. Definitely.
Like the Supercross tracks are just claiming people's like left and right. It's kind of nuts.
Here you go. Yeah, this clip. Watch this save. By Cole Davies. Yeah, look at this.
Davies.
Whoa, bro.
He swung that. We should have inserted that song. I'm a swerving in the corner. Whoa.
And then here's Deegs. hitting it behind him. Oh, no, it's not. That's a whip video. So that's basically what Jordan did. Oh, there you go. Deegan right behind him swaps as well. So there's definitely a screwed up whoop somewhere in there for sure. And
I mean, everybody's messing up in the whoop section this year.
But look how sideways they're going. I don't feel like that's typical for people to swap that hard. And he swapped the same way right behind him.
He was pulling that jello. He might bend this toward the corner. Whoa, he's tweaking.
What?
They call that tweaking. You haven't not even you're not even up to date with like the new songs, bud?
No.
Huh?
No.
There's a song called from this guy named Jello. Like
Where's the
Angelo
fucking
Ball,
blow?
And then he says, "Am I bending toward the corner? Whoa, whoa." Hey, you have to get yourself up to date with the kid lingo, the kid terms, because I have to do that. I had to. We have to stay current, dude.
Do we?
We can't act like a bunch of fucking old turds out there with a fucking podcast.
Dude, I'm gonna just start talking like the kids in that video.
Oh God.
And there was chat. I don't think you
now that we
sent
got
it
a
to
chat, we normally don't listen to the chat. Hey, the chat, you can control which direction our show goes from right here. Like who else Instagram should we pull up? Hey, we'll pull up anybody's Instagram right now and we'll look at their content and we'll give them good feedback, bad feedback, or we can roast them. Either way, you guys control the chat.
How about this?
That's Ronnie. That's Ronnie Mac on. Now everybody's flipping now that they got airbag landers. So like,
I know
everybody their moms are flipping.
His pull doesn't look bad. Like I think if he had straightened his knees out a tiny bit more, see how bent his knees are.
Is that Ronnie Mac? And you know who the real? Hey, we're gonna disclose who the real Ronnie Mac is right here on the show. Clint Esposito.
Jimmy Albertson.
Thank you, sir. We are breaking the bread. We just broke the bread. Your gig is up, Ronnie. Hey, admin reveal just on the Clint Esposito Skrany show. So get your receipts and cash your checks because we know who it is.
Why is Kyle talking about Sky Bray?
Pull up Sky Breeze, but pull up just Buttery. Hey, here's a fun fact about Buttery and Sky Bree. Did Buttery Crew buy Sky Bree a dirt bike? Because I saw that she had a dirt bike, and then Buttery was, I think, or was it that Buttery was trying to flex, make it seem as if he bought her a dirt bike because he's like that. That's a paid promotion, by the way, you guys. Paid promotion. This is not like, hey, I really want to get with Buttery Films. And
we're gonna invoice you, Buttery. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna invoice, or we will buy you a dirt bike. But
we're definitely not buying a dirt bike.
No, not him. He bought her just to do this.
Oh, I thought you were saying this. He's gonna have to pay us for promoting him.
Right now. I'm not getting props. I'm roasting right now.
He's gonna have to pay us for promoting him to these 5 people that are in our chat room.
Hey, we listened to the chat. Told you guys you control this. You said Sky Bree. We brought up Sky Bree. Now, what else content? There you got. Crab's mind is in the ultra freaking darkest areas. Hey, if you want to talk ladies, then get with Withens on. Hey, he knows Jeff Withens is a bona fide chick puller.
Oh yeah. I don't know him. Sorry.
Yeah, he was at Raw. He was at Raw. He was a photographer that went to Rawville. Dude, that shit was raw. The only thing that was raw was our eyeballs from the dust.
Dude, I like Colby's camera guy, Tyson.
Tyson Films?
Yeah, he was cool. I chatted with him for a bit.
Dude, that tall-ass giraffe, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's just super happy the whole time. Ha ha ha, just laughing at everything.
Well, no shit, dude. Those fucking mushroom bars were there. Those easy peasy.
Here's your boy, Tommy P, popping up on
That's Tommy. You got it wrong. It's Tommy E.
Tommy E.
Tommy E for e-bikes.
Tommy P.
I miss Tommy B. Tommy, I'm gonna say it right here. I miss Tommy Boy on a dyno burner because that's what like the nostalgia of a Tom Parsons whip is. Is just like that cranked up. Like he hasn't quite got to like the Tom and Sunis, Patrick Evans levels quite.
So you're like, you might as well just hear the rev then.
I love the. I mean, yeah. I mean that rev giving us something extra. You know.
Here.
There's the real quad god, which was above that. That's Brian Deegan back game on a video game, huh?
Looks like it. Let's go to OG. Still.
Kyle Crab gave us Sky Bree, but come on, bud. You want us to pull up the prospects? You guys want anybody to give us a shout out to?
Does Kyle do the prospects show?
Hey, I wish I could show. How about this? Who's that?
Adam Jones. That's what I'm saying. OG, but still so bad, dude.
Dude, he's really. I mean, he just throws the freaking. He's a talented human.
Yo, he's still like this trick to no-hander. Like 3 people have done it probably ever, and that trick has been around for 25 years. We need to find his bar hop flip here, here even his regular bar hop is ridiculous.
I'll take. Speaking of bar hops, shout out Saron Jeremy. Dude, yes, Saron Jeremy. That guy is a badass human being. Pull up Surons right now. Pull up Surons. I'm trying to ride me a Suron, dude. I'm trying to ride me a Hey, you don't have to pull up anything, but we can just talk about because we need to finish the show about the post. Did we do a post from last weekend? We didn't really talk too much about like the mistakes Chase Sexton made, and then we saw some pretty cool stuff like coming out of like some performances out of Justin, and we seen different winners in the 250 class. It was interesting.
Yes. Yeah, it was good.
And what about the green smoke that Clint put us in? You guys know we're on that za.
We're on that za in the viral load.
We're loading out. Our viralness is just like it's like taking over, dude. It's like hot here, so I'm taking off my jacket, and I gotta check my currently. Speaking of getting that bread, I got a bet out right now in the NBA, and I gotta check it while we're live right here, cause damn, we're really getting it on this show today, dude. You know what I mean? We're putting money in people's pockets. We got the chat firing. We're looking at Sky Bree on the show. We're looking at old school like 1990s freaking freestyle. Clint. Audio, Clint. The audio cut out, Clint. Audio's out.
I got it.
Audio, sorry, chat. We didn't know what was going on. The chat's being quiet right now. You guys have an opportunity.
Just my audio was out for only a little bit because I cleared my throat. Anyway, this is my...
7 people watching now. Let's go. Okay, 7 people. Let's see you in the chat. We see my boy Josh Hill in the chat. We got my boy Kyle Crab in the chat. But where are the rest of you guys at? That's only 2. That means 6 of you guys are being quiet.
They're creeping.
You guys are creeping, just lurking in the comments, watching the comments, being creeps. Dude, peeping Toms, I'm calling the police.
That's right.
I'm calling the police for being peeping Toms. Like, this is weird. You guys hop in the chat. Josh Hill, Kyle Crab, they're in the chat. The boys.
So this is one of my illegitimate kids that I raised from just a racer into a freestyler down in Georgia. You've probably never met Austin, I'm sure.
Dude, this is a racing show, Clint.
No, it's not.
Oh, this is a freestyle, old school. You took Kyle Crab's fucking comments serious and said, let's just do a fucking companion, fucking Custody Demons companion, and now you transpired. You merged the show into a companion show right now, dude. My brain bleeding just then.
All right, I need to take it down a notch, huh? Too intense for you. Kyle, do you want to come on and we should do an old school X Games companion? If you want to come on and bullshit about one.
Kyle Crab, you got your first official invite, dude. If you want to hop on and do a companion, you too can be in a companion, dude. It's called the Circle Jerks.
He can do good wheelies too. I wish I could find some wheelie stuff. You'd probably be pumped on his wheelies.
We should change this name section to the massive fog, but like massive hogs. Like we have massive hogs, but this is massive fog because you have fog behind us.
Oh, I
the
thought
massive fog, and it's just like a correlation of. Look at he's just surfing. Look at he. Oh, it looks way better online. It's weird. Like live, looking at my phone looks weird. The clarity's coming through on the other end.
Well, yeah, we're worried about clarity for our spectators, not you.
Is Derek back flippering? You think?
Maybe back flippering was with him here. That's my ramp in the foreground.
Back flippering off at the airport today.
Oh yeah, where is he back flippering next?
He's Oklahoma. I fly him out not fly him, drop him off at the local airport that's down the street every Thursday, and then he just he does his shows and then flies home Sunday to his family, back to his family. Crab says he's here for it, dude. He's really not here for it, dude. He's not. He's just saying that. Crab, see, dude, the opportunities that can arrive if you surround yourself with cool people and your circle is rad. You get opportunities. Now you can be a companion. You too can get circle jerked watching Custody Demon and Dirt.
Here we are, Josh. Hurry up! We already beat you guys here down to Daytona.
Yeah, Josh is tripping, dude. We're here, dude. Josh, we're here, dude. We're just waiting. Let us know when you're in the parking lot.
When do you get here?
He can hop up. Hey, we'll give him a passcode so he can hop up in the booth with us.
Yeah, just come in here and we got craft services and coffee and shit, dude. It's good in here.
Dude, we got Ricky Carmichael downstairs below us doing his thing. Those peasants below us, but like we're here. He'll let us know when you pull up. The weather's nice, dude. It's a fucking balmy 95 degrees. Perfect race condition this weekend.
That's right. All right, guys. I guess we'll wrap it up. We hit all of the must-sees, the betting.
That's the show for today. Thank you guys for hopping in the chat and making the chat firing. Like this show has never been funner than. Like
so
every single time we'll get this chat firing, and this is how this show will grow. So we appreciate it.
We will post. So FYI, if you bet on Supercross, apparently you can only bet like until Friday night. So you got to have all your stuff in by Friday night, which is why I decided to do this thing on Thursday. Because I tried to bet one day after practice and everything was shut down by the time I watched practice. And I'm like, I would like to see how they're feeling that day before I put money on someone, but whatever.
Damn, dude, we went an hour almost. Way to go, brother. It says Rhett Scran's a toucher. Now they're talking shit, dude.
That's what friends are for.
The only thing I'm touching is your mom's ass, son.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
No, Kyle Crab's mom's ass.
Yeah, I know.
Shots fired. Crab's trying to come to the chat, get the chat firing and heated. He's going to get me kicked off the web.
Do you want me to play that video again so at least it's me that gets us kicked off the web? Where's the fucking blow? Where's the fucking blow at, man?
But watch, dude, we're gonna get our picks are gonna be on the money this weekend. Fantasy League, Chase Sexton, money line, would be smart if you went with a Cooper Webb, and then Roxon was pretty smart move though too. But bet only with your minds, not with your heart, people. That's what the wise men once told me.
That's what the little sprinkle last week for me on Roxon was my heart bet, but my head was like Cooper Webb's gonna win it. But my heart was like, maybe Kenny will win, and I can make $20 on him.
That's true. It's only right. Hey, we're only gonna get it. Only goes up from here, pal.
Yep.
You know, you already know it used to go down.
It can go down, but we're gonna try to keep it from going down. Hold on, we're gonna have a goodbye from Shadow. Bye, everybody.
Yo, this is Shadow, bro.
This is Shadow. Shadow's here.
Oh, we just lost nine followers. I'm just checking.
Everybody loves Shadow. Get out of here. All right, we're out of here, people. There she goes. Thank you, guys. And, yeah, we're going to do a review of the race this week. We're going to get it together. Oh, we're out of here right now. Hey, thank you, guys. Yeah, and Crab, we're going to do you can hop on a companion. That'll be fun.